Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome back. Thank you for being here. Let's pull some cards. Sagittarius. Actually, I'm going to pull one of these. This deck is calling to me. Sagittarius energy messages for our lovely Sages. Resin. Interesting. You could have felt like something was kind of getting stuck. Alchemical wedding here. Interesting. Sagittarius energy. Vinegar in the reverse. Sap of the moon plant. The last messages. We did have that new moon in Pisces. That should actually, it's starting today or tonight. I think I'm going to read that for you guys. Something about work, perhaps, or conflicts, or something like that. Interesting. 169. Nocturnal sacred water of the unconscious. Succus lunaria, I have no idea how to say that, is the ancient substance said to be born of water, plant, and moonlight. We do have a lot of water energy with Mars in Cancer right now, and the new moon in Pisces, Saturn, Neptune, North Node, Venus and Mercury also be going through Pisces energy again, I believe. So this elixir develops in the depth of the night and is thus a metaphor for the wellspring of the unconscious, when and water represents feelings and psychic abilities, right? When this alchemical magic is afoot, it's about dreams. The answer you seek does not come from intellect nor the opinion of others. So this is not a time for overthinking. This is a time for sleep and rest. And that makes sense because we're releasing a lot of karmic baggage before we move into Aries, the new astrological new year, basically, and a new era for our lives as Saturn and Neptune also move into Aries as well. It will surface from the depths as if rising from ancient waters of memory, so letting it kind of surface itself. This work is to rest, restore, and awaken the celestial senses. So relaxing is really good. Bathing, spa days, all of that. Do this by pausing, by releasing your grip. So music, movies, things like that. Enjoyment, right? Art. The sap of the moon plant signifies you are in the deep territory of destiny and imagination. This is a mythic moment. The dream is waiting to show itself, but it waits your sincere invitation. So you might need to set yourself up for success, to be receptive, to inspire yourself to listen to the guidance from your spirit team. Ask and rest, and all will be revealed. Ask and rest. Okay, so pose a question. You can also ask for specific signs or symbols, or just kind of pose these questions and ask to be shown or to be led. Sap of the moon plant is said to be linked to the pineal gland, and these increased by the practice of meditation. Sitting for a few moments in the evening is especially beneficial. So maybe this is a great time to slow down, especially after that busy Aquarius season we had. There are many names for the sacred elixir: Soma, Nectar, Vitae, Aquanostra, and the Vinum Ardens. Maybe you're watching Nosferatu. To name a few, remember, dreams are the mother tongue of humanity. So pay attention to your dream symbolism there. Definitely look that up. It's the easiest way to kind of communicate with your spirit team, definitely. But let's see. This is Sag, right? I'm just going to grab a Sag card and leave it out so I don't forget. There we go. I'll leave this card out. Principles. So something about principles or the foundations of your life. Maybe there's like a level of authority here. Some kind of peace birds could be relevant here as well. But something could be happening with divine timing as well. There could be some kind of opening as well, gateway opportunity that you could be heading towards as well. But let's see. Sagittarius energy. There could be something about your success, like overcoming something negative. Sagittarius energy. Scorpio energy. Let go of guilt. Interesting. Yeah, you could be doing a lot of cleansing. It's like Pisces can rule martyrdom and over-servicing, and that's the energy, that's the season we're in right now. So you could be a very caring, compassionate, sympathetic person, but you might be realizing you have boundaries now, right? There's something about balancing both the masculine and feminine energy in yourself. To kind of master those two elements, both the yin and the yang, to create a manifest clean energy food you could be eating better. And yeah, I was kind of sensing that. Interesting. Anything else for Sagittarius energy messages for Sagittarius people and placements? Interesting. You could be coming out of some kind of sadness or some kind of like power trip. Interesting. You could be having new contracts. Sagittarius messages for Sagittarius people and placements. Union here. Interesting. Could be like transmitting or transmuting a lot of like past relational energy, rebirthing yourself into like, maybe this winter has been really important for you, coming into like a new kind of sense of something. Yeah, you could have been moving out of like some sense of a lack mentality with your mindset or something. Communication, social connections. All right, Sagittarius is most important vital piece. Darkness falls and campfire. Interesting. Anything else? Campfire seems relevant. You can see how all their eyes are closed in this card, and they're all actually two it seems one of them has them open, but the main girl has her eyes closed. So it looks like she's realizing something, and maybe she's talking to other people or just enjoying company of people around her. Let's go ahead and see. This could be about reciprocity or work. Could be important in your daily work routine. Let's see. 6, campfire. This is a good time to maybe have a barbecue or just kind of like soothe the senses, light a candle, things like that. Telling stories, seek advice from others, and moral of the story. So you could be like collaborating with other people, and this kind of opens up opportunities or new ideas. Do not fear opening your mouth and allowing your tongue to speak. So it's important maybe that you even voice your concerns more so these days, especially if you're dealing with like a Leo or like you want to create or manifest something, or you want to have some kind of increased joy or leadership in your life. Emotional security. Your higher self chose this card because it might be time to seek out the help of others. You might find unexpected support, knowledge, or inspiration from someone who is more experienced or has a lot more stories to tell. Or you might find there are many people who have indeed walked your shoes. Even the most consistently successful people have experienced failure and challenges. Being willing to listen to those who have come before you can help build your strength and give you hope that you can overcome the obstacles you face. Campfire also means an older mentor might be available now or enters your life soon. Welcome their advice and ask many questions as you can. They may be able to offer a great deal of assistance if you're willing to approach them with humility and listen to what they have to say. This card could also mean you may find yourself in a mentor position or someone has sought out your knowledge and guidance. If that's the case, trust that others see in you what they see in their own heroes. Be generous with expertise and the kind of person who offers the same motivation you'd hope to receive for yourself. So this could be like a business contract, a relationship, or something like divinely destined, crossing paths with the right energy, right? Sagittarius, interesting. Yeah, it's interesting that it's like meditation. He's literally sitting on a bridge. So you could be like bridging something or kind of fixing something or kind of overcoming something as well, especially regarding work or some kind of conflict in that area, perhaps. There could be a balancing act happening here. Something about like letting go of the past or moving very stealthily or transforming or like going towards the light through the darkness or something like that as well. Groupthink, interesting. It could be creating a lot of things with other people as well. There could be like opportunities with other people or through other people. There could be a Taurus here, something about finances or self-esteem here. Let's grab you some advice. God. Sorry about that. Sagittarius people and placements. Use your mind wisely. Interesting. So when pigs could fly, right? So this could actually be a great time for you to manifest. Yeah, this could be like through organizations or networks or like liquid cash. Something innovative as well. Life speeds up now. Yeah, I feel like a lot of money is coming towards you, but you might need to keep up with this or learn how to work with the herd or work with a pack. This and that are true. Yeah, you might need to balance out something. Maybe regarding self-esteem or finances, compensation. Interesting. Last piece of advice for Sagittarius energy. Okay. Could be organizing things these days as well, or becoming like promiscuity coming out sideways. You could be like coming out of some level of promiscuity or having like greater sense of like self love or like a different mindset regarding this. Yeah, something about like adapting to your surroundings or kind of valuing yourself in some sense, maybe more. Yeah, awareness. You could be gaining some kind of awareness that helps you to kind of piece together things, especially during Pisces season, which rules the subconscious. Is a great time to come to realizations right now. Any last messages for Sagittarius before we move on? Rebirth here. Interesting. The second time rebirth has come out in your reading. This could be a Gemini or something about your real estate. Maybe just your emotions in general and your sense of protection. Your sleep at night could be really relevant as well at this time. So a reminder, transformation is neither painless nor easy. So there could be some pain that you've experienced recently, or there could be some kind of hard challenge that might be difficult. One must die before resurrection occurs. So maybe there's a need to really, transform yourself. And you could be sensing this or feeling this, and your friends could be helping you as well. One must leave behind their former self and sacrifice for something better and more divine. So you could be learning what changes you need to actually make in yourself to help yourself, right? Like, for example, if you have a certain style, maybe you're changing your style so that it more fits in with the people that you work with or whatever like that. This card reminds you that you have to be willing to change who you are. If your goal is to improve the life you have to be willing to change who you are. So maybe you're adding new talent or skills. Challenges are a part of growth and cannot be avoided. So you could be like, by actually going headfirst into a challenge, you could actually improve something rather than avoiding it. It's necessary transition that only serves not only your highest good, but all the collective. So you could be transmuting a lot of energy as well and really changing dynamics around you. Yeah, this could be kind of taking like a higher vantage point as well. Could be important. Let's see any last messages for Sagittarius energy messages for Sagittarius energy. We have they got caught being messy, so they're playing the victim. This could be somebody in the past position. Your family is money hungry, so maybe you need to know that or realize that they might have other motives, right? Anything else for Sagittarius or you could have dealt with like family members like this. Debt in the reverse, you could be coming out of debt. Be careful you don't get trapped in any debt or like sign on anything, because somebody could be trying to outsmart you or tie you into something financially. Varaha came here in the reverse. I don't know what spirit or demon or god. I believe it's a god. Could be deadly to stay, coming out kind of sideways. Interesting. Be careful of pouring out of an empty cup. So make sure you're always refilling yourself and having the awareness to put yourself first. I know you're my soulmate, coming out kind of sideways. Interesting. This person could be European. Demons are just negative emotions. Hate you because you ain't you. And people could say good things about you. Interesting. And we have Quentin Tarantino, so those movies could be relevant. Anything else for our Sagittarius energy? Or maybe a certain movie, or maybe just that director is really important in your life, or maybe in your social connections. Follow spirit's lead. So something about like being shown the way. Interesting. Yeah, like the changes that need to be made. Angel Michael is protecting you. Knows they will end it, coming out in the reverse or sideways. Somebody might want to hold on to you, if anything. They've had brushes with death. This could be somebody quite extreme, I wanted to say, or maybe like dark or deep. Looks can be deceiving. Okay, interesting. And challenge yourself to be better. I love this, actually, coming out in your reading. And then we have verbally abusive coming out kind of sideways or in the reverse. So maybe you're like standing your ground, or actually not allowing anybody to verbally abuse you, or being very cognizant and aware of verbal abuse, what you take, what you handle from other people, and why would they be saying such things like that. I did say and see that somebody was speaking well about you. So maybe it's not like a huge issue, but there might be certain people that are jealous of this, right? So they could be trying to like counteract any kind of positivity, perhaps. But any last messages for Sagittarius energy? We have harvesting energy. So do be careful of where we also saw don't pour out of an empty cup, right? So there is something about protecting your energy. So protection could be really important to focus on. And maybe you need to learn how to do this, right? Anything else for Sag? I think I want to pull an oracle as well. Be careful of scams in the reverse. So maybe something is legit. Happiness is a choice. Start being happy. Interesting. Any extra messages for Sag? We have forgive your past partner from within. So it's important that you let go of those energetic cords so you're not impacting their karma or sending anything into the auric field as well. And then you can release and have more room in your own life for new energy. Don't rush into anything at this time. So slow and steady is definitely the way it should be played in March. Definitely, as we have Mercury and Venus going retrograde, retracing, revising old ground. This could be a Leo in your life, Purva Falguni Nakshatra and Purva Ashada. So Purva Ashada Nakshatra, which I believe is Sagittarius. Evil parents here, so do be careful. But it looks like you have Spirit's lead, definitely, and Angel Michael is protecting you. Interesting. Any other last older woman here? Yeah, this could be somebody in your family, but Sagittarius, or maybe you've just had difficult situations. You could be moving through some kind of temporary problems as well. I feel like in the future you're actually going to have happiness, and peace and harmony will return or come to you. This is a challenging point when Mars went direct, and now we're having a bunch of retrograde energy at the same time as Mars is direct. Like, I don't even know. It's kind of like we're having the energy to like revise our kind of emotions, but at the same time we're rethinking our connections, we're rethinking our mindset. Secret admirer here. Okay, interesting. Maybe this is something you should not rush at this time as well. Something about taking it mature in a mature way. Maybe you need to not rush into it because you're letting go of something from the past still. Sagittarius energy. Somebody here could be quite smart, or maybe what I said is very smart, or follow Spirit's lead would be smart here. You could be smart maybe in dealing with evil parents or harvesting energy. This person could have looked at you like a meal ticket or something, but it looks like you will have great good luck and fortune with sunrise as well on the bottom, new creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start. So whatever's happening here is definitely positive. Let's see if I have any last messages. Yeah, Sagittarius energy messages for Sag. Orgasm here, and Pegasus here as well. So interesting energy. 30, a Gemini energy could be here relevant, or your local community, or could be like going on a trip or something like that, communicating with people, expanding beyond limitations. You're on the cusp of an expansion, and there's limitless potential for where you can go from here. A new journey is upon you, and while you don't know where this journey leads, you are willing to take the first step towards what might be one of the most important moments of your life. Doesn't matter if you don't feel ready just yet, as Pegasus is here to catch you as you step off the cliff. You will be guided to right resources and opportunities, teachers and companions at the right time when you need them. There was something here about a mentor, right? Drawing Pegasus is a sign that now is the time, but do be mindful to approach the journey with an open mind and heart. This is your time to experiment and explore through the eyes of wonder, and you fall into the arms of things you've never thought were possible. So this could be like really a lot of new energy. Don't overthink things and say yes as often as you can. No choice is a mistake, and no experience will be wasted. So something about going with your gut and not overthinking as well. Pegasus is also a good sign of a marriage or welcoming a new baby. For surely both are new uncharted adventures. 96 was the page there, so this could be regarding work as well, or some kind of expansion in that area. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal use on the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Good luck. Take care.